Hey everyone, thanks for checking out the channel. Hey, this last weekend, family and I decided to take a spur of the moment trip to the top of that mountain. Check it out. So that's Woodland Park out there. So it's kind of hard to see, but Woodland Park is that town down there, and that goes up through Fair Play, and then eventually you'll get to Summit County. And we look over this way, that is back Colorado Springs, way off in the distance there. So this is the train station where the Cog Railroad comes up. And you can take this from Manitou Springs all the way up. It just goes straight up the side of the mountain. So you can see the railroad track, and then there's a third track in the middle that's, cogged, and the train has a gear in the center, and they use it to climb. Otherwise, it couldn't climb the steep grades.
Wow. I don't know why they don't only use gears though.
That's a good question, Thomas. Zebulon Montgomery Pike. That's what that says. The notable career, soldier explorer. We drove up there, this part of the route, to come up, right? That's the dam and the reservoir.
So it puts off the time by half.
See all of Colorado Springs, and way off up there is Denver. That's Fort Carson. You can see the banana belt of Fort Carson.
I can smell the donut, Mom. Yeah, I can't.
This is Fort Carson right here. You can see all the motor pools lined up.
I can't believe that.
And we live kind of just past that.
our Summit House.
The original Summit House and Visitor Center.
Where
That's
is
what we're
that
looking at
place?
here. Wow, look at
It
this.
was the original visitor center. Oh wow.
Telegrams. Here's the original Cog Railroad. They actually have this engine sitting down in Manitou by that park.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can see this engine, and you can see it's like tilted at an angle, so it sat more level as it climbed the grade. And then this is one of the railroads that they replaced it, or one of the engines they replaced it with. They just redid this whole thing and got new engines or refurbished them, what, just a couple of years ago? Here's the new visitor center. We haven't been here yet. Came to the old one a few years ago. It's quite impressive. I can't even imagine what it took to build this thing. All of the logistics of getting materials up here. I wonder if they use the railroad to do that. Really nice job redoing this. It used to just be this little one-level building, you know, and they had like this gift shop and the bakery all wound up into one, but this is all, you know, all separated out. And this amazing wall here that kind of leans over the edge. Then they really expanded the eating area. This used to be tiny, just a couple tables. It looks like they've expanded their operation, and they make these high elevation or high altitude donuts here. They have a secret recipe to make it, you know, make baking work at over 14,000 feet. So we're gonna go get some of those, try them out, see if they're still what we remember. So this is funny. This is.
They do have ice cream.
This, yeah, they might. This is like. This has been here as long as I can remember, this bakery. Obviously they redid it for this renovation, but they've been making these donuts up here. It's kind of just a thing. You come up to the top of Pike Peak and you get some donuts. I bet it's extra worthwhile if you hike the mountain instead of drive it. Yeah, they're kind of smaller. Looks like they're self-help. They do have sugar on them, man. She didn't think they'd have sugar. Yep. Look, they've perfected the art of pizza at 14,000 feet as well. So we can actually get some of our own here, so I think that's what we'll do.
I don't want to do this.
Hey, so we came out just in time to catch the Cog Railroad at the top here. And this goes basically straight down back to Manitou Springs. It's really cool. If you get the chance to do it sometime, definitely recommend getting a seat up front though, because that's the best views. All right, guys, so we got to the top of Pike's Peak, walked around for about an hour, and we got some donuts, looked around. By the end of it here, everybody was feeling the altitude, so we're natives. Probably took about 30 minutes to start feeling it. If you're coming from out of town or something, you know, don't be alarmed if you start feeling a little dizzy or tippy. Just sit down, catch your breath, drink lots of water, and you know, when you get to lower elevation, that feeling will go away pretty much immediately. And drive back down. Fun trip.